Welcome back to Detroit Pissed Me Off. I'm your host, as always, Matty Ice. And today is the first game of the Summer League for the Detroit Pistons, and they are just wrapping up against the Portland Trail Blazers, leading 80-75 with 30 seconds to go. And right off the bat, we saw the new Lob City, which is in Detroit, baby. Jalen Duren, several lobs right in the opening minutes. And then Isiah Stewart as well, hitting a three-pointer. And I was like, okay, this could work. Isiah Stewart and Jalen Duren, the future of the interior for the Detroit Pistons. Looked very, very impressive tonight, especially in the fourth quarter when Isiah Stewart hit two huge three-point shots down the stretch. Now the elephant in the room, Jaden Ivy. Fell to number 5 in the draft. Played an all-around pretty solid game then. I didn't shoot the ball particularly well, was out of control at times. Stuffed the stat sheet, and let's take a look now at the Pistons box score. As Isaiah Livers, you saw tonight, struggled from three-point land, 3 for 10 from the floor. They don't need Isaiah Livers to be a consistent three-point shooter for them this season, so hopefully tonight is not indicative of what he does this year. Isiah Stewart, like I said, 3 for 4 from behind the arc. He had 9 rebounds to go along with 13 points. And, I'm still watching the game. There's about 20 seconds left, and they're up by 5, 80-75. So I'm considering this a win, but anything could happen. Jalen Duren, like I said, only 11 minutes tonight. The trade just came through. His trade that was involved with New York actually just cleared last night, so he only had a chance to practice with the Pistons for the first time this morning. So that might have been the reason why he only got 12 minutes. But he really looked like the most dominant player we had out there. He had 2 block shots in his little time. Just a rebound, so he wasn't rebounding a bunch, but 4 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from the line. And he just looked dominant on those alley-oops. He's going to be a great, a lob threat for guys like Jaden Ivy, Killian Hayes, and Cade Cunningham to find. The next boy, the number 5 pick, Jaden Ivy, got a lot of minutes tonight, 32 of them. And he played all around like a very good game, shot the ball decently, 6 for 14, not insane. You want a little bit more efficiency from him. He played, like I said, a little bit out of control at times, it caught in the air, but made some nice passes, 6 assists. He did have 4 turnovers tonight, so he's going to have to work on that, along with Cade Cunningham. Probably could be a backcourt that lose some games because they turn the ball over, but I think there's definitely the upside for these guys is insane. This is going to be in 2-3 years a team that's challenging. I would say, 3 years I think they could challenge in the Eastern Conference. I'm hoping maybe it might be a 3 to 5 stretch. I think they're headed in the right direction if they're able to keep this core together and they play well together and they gel and all that good stuff. So Jaden Ivy, I give him a B, maybe a B- in his first game. The potential's there. He just got to get he's got to play with the right tempo, and he's got to be able to turn it down a little bit. I think his handle was a little bit loose tonight. He made some mistakes, but I'm overall pretty happy with his performance. Killian Hayes. Well, Killian Hayes, efficient tonight, 2 for 4 from the field, but I'd like to see him take more shots. Jaden Ivy fouled in the corner with 18 seconds to go. Looks like he'll be good. Going to the line to maybe add to his point total. He's got 20. So, yes, he did hit some free throws right there. So, Jaden Ivy with 20 points in his debut. An all-arounder. But back to Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes finding 4 assists tonight in 22 minutes. He had 6 fouls tonight. Ivy also had 5 fouls, and Braxton Key had 6 as well. So, using up all their fouls in Summer League, I think you get like 10 or something ridiculous. Braxton Key was impressive tonight. 3 for 8 from the floor. So not particularly efficient, but 4 for 4 from the line. He had 11 points. Got 4 steals, 7 rebounds. I think Braxton Key is a guy somebody that can be called up from the developmental league from time to time due to injury. Saban Lee tonight wasn't impressed. He got to the free throw line, but he shot 1 for 8, dribbled the ball way too much. It was just just was not impressed by Saban leave. This is not something that, you're trying to get to the big leagues, bro, and this is not going to help you. Buddy Boeheim got some time, 8 minutes, took 2 shots, missed them both. And that's about it. All the guys that played significant minutes tonight. We saw Balsa, didn't do anything in his 7 minutes. Jules Bernard played 3 minutes. I didn't even notice him out there. So, all in all, top performer of the night. I'm going to give the game ball to you, Isiah Stewart. Those 2 3-pointers in the fourth quarter got us the W. With the runner-up ball to, that's a toss-up between Jalen Duren and Jaden Ivy. I'm going to have to go with Jaden Ivy just because he got the 32 minutes compared to Jalen Duren's 12 minutes. It'll be interesting to see Jalen Duren get some more minutes in the next game. Let's take a look at the schedule for the Pistons. The Pistons will be back in action when? Not until Saturday. The Pistons are back in action on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2 against the Washington Wizards. And Killian Hayes, I want to see Killian Hayes get as many minutes as he can, take as many shots, and just try to be more of an offensive player this go-around. So, hey, gents, if you wouldn't mind doing me a solid, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell to be reminded when my videos are uploaded.